Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is Nighthall, episode number 85. I don't remember anything. I had some issues, if you don't watch my World of Tanks. I had some issues, and I had to upgrade my computer. Kind of last minute type thing, like, oh snap, I need a new computer. So I'm hoping we'll see the frames per second jump once I unpause. I'm just trying to remember where we were at. What were my miners doing? Are they smoothing something? Is that what they were up to? Does anyone remember? That looks completely smoothed. Did I just have them hauling? What's up with they at? Let's take a look. If we go to miners, what are they doing? Who's this? Oh, right. It doesn't remember what I had set previously. I had has a nickname. Yep, there we go. So miners are smoothing, and that's all I really have them set to do. Okay, okay. Well, frankly, oh, that's right. They were digging up here. Yep. Yep. And as you can see, there's just that one more little snick to do. So they're basically done digging up here. Very good. So it's time, I think, to fix the noble quarters here. Is my caps lock on? It is. Alright. If you ever have issues in Dwarf Fortress, by the way, if you're new to the game, if it's ever like you're pushing keys and you're like, why is that not what I want? Make sure your caps lock isn't on. The game does not make any difference. It doesn't care. All it knows is there's a capital D has been pushed. It doesn't care if it was through caps lock or something else. Okay, so this door, these two doors can come down. And they need really just bedrooms, right? Because their office and whatnot can be in there. That might not be a bad idea to give them all a bedroom and an office. Okay, so this is a office, right? Yes, that's an office. And this is an office. So those can both stay. These will need to be emptied completely. And those doors can come out. And the bedrooms can be emptied completely. Actually, one of these is going to have to change, right? Who's this one? The manager, and who's this one? The mayor. The mayor can keep his. The manager is going to have to move. Okay. And have I slated all this for removal? I have not. So these doors need to come out as well. Alright, lots of work to do. Let's get to it, see how many idlers we have as things tick up. Not too bad, 7, we can handle 7. Look at that, we're getting 50 frames per second now. It's nice to see.
It won't work.
Just in case, every now and then they'll miss a spot, and it might take me several episodes to see. And those of you who have medical conditions, it might jump right out to you. So I'll just go ahead and make sure it's all smoothed, which it is. Good. Excellent. So the miners are coming. People are coming to remove things. It's all very exciting. Excuse me. Alright, resuming production, yeah, good. Have I looked at the kitchen menu for a while? I don't think I have, but there's really nothing going on there, fine. Animals, lots of slaughtering to take place. Do I have room to store all of their guts? Yeah, lots of space. Any trees growing inside? Does not appear to be, no.
It won't work.
Now see, this is the opposite problem to what I have with World of Tanks. In this, the recording looks a lot more vibrant. I guess it just looks... yeah, it could be that it's just darkness. A little bit darker. But that's okay, I like the way it looks in the recording. So I'll just go with it. I don't have this guy doing anything, do I? He is... yeah, because I had a bunch of extra mechanisms, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a fair number of mechanisms. We still need more spears, though, right? Oh, not trade depot. Trap. There we go. Upright weapon. find this is the easiest way to see how many I have. So you got what? 20, 40, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I have enough for another one of these. So let's go ahead and set up another danger room. Putting 10, of course, in each trap. Done. Now, if you're using this as like a tutorial on how to make danger rooms, just be aware you don't have to make them this big. I went with 3x3 because reasons. But there is no requirement to make them 3x3. You can make them just one tile, and if you lock the door, you'll have to do the same thing. You have to make it at least 3 long. You put a armor rack or a weapon stand behind the door, lock the door once the armor rack's installed, and then just have one tile as your barrack. That'll still work. I just, I like it better this way. It looks nicer. This should be forbidden, and it should be internal. There we go. And then let's go ahead and make... Oh, right. It should expand past that, actually, because it's set as internal. Ah, no, now it's internal. I see. I had already set it as internal, but I hadn't locked it. So now it has been locked. And not pet passable. Right. This one is internal. Let's forbid the passage. And we can make the barracks armory. Good. Okay. Alright. Now, I also wanted to check on my squads. If we look, I have A, B, the axes, and the guards. So let's take a look here. There's A, there's B, there's the axes, and does my household guard have a barracks assigned to it? It does not. So let's go ahead and give it one. It can have the one way in the corner. Assigned bed. No, I'm sorry, not assigned bed. Barracks, yes, that's what I wanted. And this will be wrong button. Crap. Stop removal. There we go. Z, I, and Q. Then yeah, those guys won't train. Okay, so now all of my units have a barracks. Perfect. How's this coming? It's coming nicely. Coming nicely. Need more tanned hides, of course. That will speed up once we start killing more animals, which should happen soonish. Okay, so if that's the mayor's office, and it's going to remain the mayor's office, then the mayor, and he's also our baron, is he not? No, the manager is also a baron. Oops. Okay, well, let's give the baron, set him up right here, and I'll just make these as big as possible. Alright, so this throne room study, this will be for the manager, who's also my baron. And then the mayor can have this one. This will be his throne room / study. Assign mayor. And then that means that this here will be the mayor's dining room. Assign mayor's dining room, and this will be the manager's dining room. Alright, good. There's the mayor's office. So the manager's going to need an office. It will be over here. We can go ahead and actually start setting it up. Put the doors in. And we can put in a... Actually, I just gave them an office there. I meant to not... This should just be their dining room. I'm sorry, not their office. Free the chair. Yeah. Just dining rooms here. Yep. Yep. And then table will have to go in here. Chair will go here. Weapon rack will go here. Armor stand will go in the other corner once I have a chance. Did I actually slate that to get removed? I did. Okay, good. Cabinet is coming out. Perfect.
Sir, I hate saying no to you, but no.
Needs... Does it say Raimi seeds? What the heck is Raimi?
It won't work.
Am I seriously growing Raimi? What? I don't even know what it is. Apparently I am. Raimi, cotton, fisher, ratweed, tomatillo. I don't have any longline grass seeds. Really? Well, I need longline grass. I can get that from here. I am almost certain of it. I have a lot of people set. I don't have... Actually, I might have all of my farmers set to do that. So let me just double check, because I don't want all of them to be gathering. Yeah, I have them all set for plant gathering. So let's turn it off on the ones that have no skill at plant gathering. Because I still want them to work on the farms inside, right? I don't want them only doing the stuff outside. Holy smoke, 70 frames per second. We were at 80 there for a minute too. Wowzers. And we're down to 40. Oh well. That's fine. YouTube only records 30 anyway.
Another dwarf has got an idea.
Oh,
Best get the dogs out and assign it to him in case he goes mad.
Who is it? Spinner. Zonsalor. Alright, Spinner Zonsalor. Alright, we still need more clothes. Spinner. Wrong one, this one. You're probably going to do... Or are you going to do glass making? What are you going to do? You're going to do glass making. I don't think I have a glass making workshop set up, so let's just go ahead and take care of that now. How does a thresher have glass making on? That should not be. Oh, did you forget that I wanted to hide children, game? I will have to reconfigure the hiding of the children. I don't remember where that setting is, so I'll take care of it later. Alright, so we need a glass maker's place. It'll be temporary. I went to workshop, not furnace. There we go, furnace, glass furnace. And just to emphasize that it's temporary, I'm going to put it right in the middle of the room. That way I have to tear it down. You can't have a workshop in the middle of the room. Come on, that's madness. Something that had occurred to me as well, I was thinking about this at work, actually, which is probably not where I should be thinking about this kind of stuff. But I was thinking, I need a well of some sort. Now, my plan is to put a moat around here, and so I can channel water off of that moat to go into a well. But I have to dig it out and figure out where I want it to be. And I like the idea of it being deeper. Like I could put like a fancy room off the back, and the water can come in through the moat back here, right? Is kind of what I'm thinking. So like I would have a channel running all the way down here, leading to like a pit. I went way too far. A pit where the water can be stored, like here, and then again have like a 3-high, like fancy bath area in here with access to the wells and everything. Might be a good plan. Alright, so they're done all the digging here. I do still have to get all this furniture removed. It's slowly getting work done, I suppose. Let me just make sure that all this stuff is either removed or queued for removal. So far it is. Chest, the bed, cabinet is. These are both getting removed. Okay. Removed. That I had just installed because it has to mirror this, of course. And this door's coming out, right? Yes. Okay. And that door's coming out. Okay, good. Yeah, so if I'm going to put that in, it might be better to do that sooner rather than later. It's going to be tricky, though, particularly the channeling down part. And I usually find it better to actually go up. Oh, there's trees in the way now. Alright, well, hang on. Let's go ahead and remove those trees. Yeah, because it's right here, right? This is the middle? Yeah, this is the middle. Should probably make more sense to actually do my channel right here. So we'll go all the way down. It'd be better to make it bigger, so I could do like a 3x3. So if we start here, it would be channel down there, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here, 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 here. I think that was where the last one went, right? Yep. Here. And this will be the... so not here. So this will be the last level, and then here is where the bath thing will start. Okay. So this will be the hole out. Now I'll need to make this a little bit big. In fact, I may not want the baths... I have to think about how I want the baths to look. Let's take a moment and think about that. Let's have a nice hallway that leads to them. I'll make it nice and wide. We will put like some staggered statues in alcoves, like apses, to use like cathedral/church terminology that I think most people are probably more familiar with. Certainly it's what I'm more familiar with. So statues will go in there, and that will lead to now you can't go right against the back wall, so I'm going to actually back it off a little bit and say we'll make it this big. Okay. And let's do like what am I thinking? We do something like this. Let's see, where would this corner go? Go to there, right? Yeah. So I can make these a little bit smaller. So really one in the middle would be 4. Or I could try and make like a pattern out of them. These are like the little baths. Yeah, actually that works, right? Do I like that? Because I mean, we could put like chairs and stuff around the outside, you know, like make it like a nice place to be. We could do... move it out one more. That would make this have 3 in between them as well, for whatever that's worth. And then we could do like a... Because what I was thinking is that we could do like a couple levels above it. I do wish I had a little bit more space. Can I do... Let me try just one more little change here that I want to try. So now that should be kind of like uniform almost. And then so if this stuff here was all channeled out in the middle, right? And we gave them the exact same kind of a walkway on all of these levels. What we would have is that dwarves could come in here and look, look down. It'd be like a kind of like an atrium type thing. Look down and kind of just relax up here. And we could put like statues around the outside, and then each of these levels could be a statue farm. Does that seem worthwhile, or would it just be better and look cooler to have like a 3 high? I think it would just be cooler to have a little 3 high. Yeah. So I'm gonna scrap these plans. And these will just be channeled out, so let me just remove the designation on these 2 levels for now. It was a nice thought, but I don't think it's going to be as interesting or as useful as I had in my head. So I'm going to scrap that plan. So the spots that I've left open, they're actually going to be dug down an extra level. They'll be channeled out 1 more level, because they will form the baths. They'll actually be the holes. Although it might not be a bad idea to have something up here, because then I could use them as like a well. In fact, I could even have the well be like all the way up here. No, I can't have it all the way up there, because that is in my farms. What about this one? If we put a well like in the corner, is that outside the farms? Ooh, it is. So we could put up wells that would reach these 2 spots at any level above. Interesting. Very interesting. So if these are the baths, we still have room around the outside for like chairs, whatever, and possibly beds to lie on even in the baths. We can put statues around the outside. This way here, the channeling, I'm just going to double check the channeling is all correct. So we start, so this is the middle. So I'm just going to make sure everything kind of rotates around the middle point. It does. Perfect. So this will be the top layer. And then we want a hole there to fill this one. A hole here to fill this one. I don't remember where I went. Here. So we need a hole here for this one. Hole here for this one. And then a hole there. And a hole there. That is not even... There we go. So that's where the holes will go to come fill these. Now around the holes, I want openings that are the same size as what they need to fill. Right, so that is the same size as this bad boy. No, it is not. There we go. And then I try to make them just a little bit bigger, because some, water doesn't always leave. So they will be connected. And that actually won't be very hard to do, because I can use the paths. Okay, perfect. So let's just go ahead and complete these. Oh, I'm on remove still. There we go, and they're all going to be the same. That's why I made sure to put the filling holes in the same spot on them all, so that these could all just look identical, and as you can see, they already don't. These ones I have screwed up. They should be over here. Okay. Now this one, channel, so the water's coming in here. This was the middle, right? Yeah. So on the last layer before it, let's actually put the hole there. I'll put it in the middle of the 3x3 room that we had, and I will put a reservoir back here. Alright, so the water's coming in here? No, it's coming in here. Well, that's fine too. It can still fill that reservoir from there. And then let me come down to here. Which that's not how I wanted to fill these. Let's fill these from here. You know, let's just make it the reservoir this big then. And I don't think the water is entering. No, the water is coming in here. Defeats the whole purpose of making it 3x3 though, doesn't it? You know, I'm gonna have to think of a different way to do this. To be able to fill these in such a way that they're big enough to fill those. And I'm gonna think about it off camera, but we do have a general idea of how our bath/well system is gonna work. I probably don't want to do it this way the more I think about it, because if I do it this way, we can't really put wells in. So I'm going to come up with a new system to deal with this off camera, and I'll return on camera and we can look at how I've decided to do it. But that will be in a future episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.